Now, the CBS 3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Because of the dry, beautiful conditions, yeah, there's a dark side to it. Fire danger is up. Now in Minnesota, east central and northeastern Minnesota, near critical fire danger levels and still elevated for the upper peninsula, moderate for northern Wisconsin. So we all have to be careful with fire this weekend, especially through Saturday. Sunday may be a different story, though, as the first of a couple low pressure systems start to take over our area, bringing in decent rain chances that may add up to a half an inch at a shot here. So we may have the solution to the fire danger coming in just a couple of days. We'll have to be cautious until then. First, we'll talk about the current conditions at the airport, of course, before we get into the 7-day forecast. And right now, up over the hill, 74 degrees, but the relative humidity still pretty dry at 29%, and that's one of the flames that gets fanned, so to speak, if a wildland fire does come across. The juicier the weather, the more the humidity, the lesser the fire danger. Come Monday, it may be too humid for us. It may be pretty warm and muggy. We'll talk about that in turn in just a bit. But right now, the westerly, northwesterly winds going 21 miles per hour. And again, the wind eggs on the fire danger too. Current temps, they're in the 70s for the upper peninsula. We're at mid to upper 70s for much of northern Wisconsin. Earlier today, they at least had a string of zeros on the Hayward station, a sign that they're working on the problem with its reporting status. Hopefully that gets solved soon. We love that town. 75 for Moose Lake right now, 74 in Proctor, but 66 in Ely, 64 International Falls, still 70 in Hibbing. That cool down for the weekend is coming. Cooler air from Canada in conjunction with an easterly wind coming our way. That's going to make things a little bit brisk here for Saturday and Sunday as well. Now, we're going to talk about what's happening with our radar map here in the region, and it's going to show us that higher pressure has taken over, so it's a clear to partly cloudy sky here today. But after tomorrow, things are going to change up. So this is the situation right now. As we go through Saturday, that cooler high pressure settles into the upper Midwest. So on the sunnier side, but again, temps for most towns only in the 60s, a few 70s around the fringe. And then once we get into Sunday, that's when the low pressure system from the west comes to call. And that is going to bring in a 60% chance for rain on Sunday, maybe even mixed in with some thunderstorms that could get severe at times. So it may be a bit of a rough Sunday, but the result could be a half inch of rain for many towns, and we need that. And then the rain chance could last through Wednesday, and another soaker could be on tap probably by Tuesday night into Wednesday. So I think we're going to get the rain we need. Hopefully not too much, because flooding then becomes a problem. Tonight in Minnesota, we're looking at low temps to drop into the 40s, inland maybe 50 right by the lake. Partly cloudy sky. That goes into Wisconsin and Michigan as well, with low temps there, 46 to 49 degrees. For tomorrow, Wisconsin and Michigan, only 60s for much of that zone, though you get towards 75 and you get well away from the lake down towards places like, probably Minot, Cable, and Hayward. Looking at Minnesota tomorrow, only 55 to 60 by the lake, 67 to 74 farther inland with that partly cloudy sky from one more day of high pressure, but then the lows take over Sunday through Wednesday. The rain chances run from 30 to 80%. The best chance for soaking rains will be on Sunday, then on Tuesday, with a bit of a follow-up on Wednesday. Monday may be warm and humid, Tony. This last warm spell we've had because of the low humidity levels has been tolerable for many of us native Northlanders who don't like it too warm. Monday may be a bit sticky.
Okay.
But in turn, that gives way back to the 60s by
Yeah.
midweek, so it never lasts too long.
It sure doesn't. We'll keep our eye on those storms to see how they develop.
Yeah,
throughout
we
the
will,
week. Yeah.
indeed.
Thanks, Dave.